Hey, y'all, good evening. 8/12/2020. Tonight's message, I want to talk about truth. What is truth? What's the definition of truth, and what does it mean to you? Truth kind of ties into this perception thing that we were talking about. Well, the definition of truth is the property of being in accord with fact or reality. So who provides these facts, and how do we know they're real or they're truths? We want to believe in ourselves, and we want to believe in others, but generally speaking, you got to have some facts to back up them truths, or these said truths that you know them to be, right? How we perceive these said truths and how we allow them into our lives, or how we look at them, and then how do we judge what that truth is, right? How do we judge? How do we find out what that truth is, right? What's true? What's fact from fiction? What's created to make you think something is a certain way, but it could be completely different, right? There's only one thing in this world we need to have certain. And I think there's only one thing that really can give us the real true truths, right? There's only one person that we can find that answer. And if we're really looking to find that answer, sometimes we ask ourselves questions and we don't necessarily even look for the answer. I wanted to start trying because I have a lot of questions. My mind's always running, right? Always. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop on work. It doesn't stop on something like this, the message, what I could possibly say that could touch you in a certain way, or get you thinking of the best and the only way to find your answer. That is God Almighty. Let God's light shine on you. It's amazing. I got a couple questions that come with this as well. My first question is, so are you being true to yourself? I found a paragraph on are you being true to yourself that I thought kind of rang into this. And I got a few Bible verses I'd like to read. My voice has been like this. It's got to be the thing from the job screaming over the saw, or either that, or maybe my hearing is whenever I'm talking too loud. That could be it. Talking over myself. Anyway, so this says being true to yourself is a personal choice for truth. Making choices about how you want to live, right? Says being true to yourself means you don't worry about pleasing other people, living by someone else's standards or someone's rules. You don't care what people think of you. You live as your natural self without compromise. You live as your natural self without compromise. So it starts with us, right? You, me, anybody else that's looking in the mirror, taking a picture. It begins with us. So being true to yourself, and that's how we are connected the best to God, right? You got to love yourself. You got to love yourself. That way you can allow yourself to love everybody else. It's the most important thing in the most important times in our lives. And I keep saying this. I think love is the only thing we could ever need to cure this world. And I think that driven by faith and following God's light, I just feel so blessed to be a part of it, or be able to see it. Okay. Truth. We want to stay on that topic. It's very important. I got another one I want to read to you. This was another question I had. And I hope you guys are looking at these questions or asking yourself these questions, because they're awesome. What does it mean to have true faith? It says, when you are faced with trials, you must satisfy God in spite of any reluctance to part with something you love, or bitter weeping. Only this can be called true love and faith. From these words, we see that true faith is the belief that we should possess when God's work is not in accordance with our notions. When God's work isn't in accordance with our notions. So that's pretty strong. I think what that tells me is that we need to align ourselves with God, God's light, because he's the only one that can really, truly give us the answer we're looking for, right? We always want to believe the best in everybody, even the people that are in front of us, the people that are on the TVs or anything else, but we have to, although giving them the benefit of the doubt, we have to see the true facts, and there can be nothing otherwise in you, and you'll know by following the light of God and just enjoying what he does by doing things like loving yourself and just turning to him and taking everything out of it, right? Take everything out of your life that could possibly bring you down or set you back, or anything that could prevent you from lifting up with God's grace, right? When you need, he will give. There is nothing too big or nothing too small. He is the absolute best, and he created all of this that we get to share with the wave of his hand, pretty much. That's pretty powerful. On that note, I have a couple Bible verses. They're short, and they're on truth, okay? Because I was looking for that question I wanted to have. What does the Bible say? So John 8, verse 32 says, and you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. The truth will set you free. So in your soul, by you doing the right thing and you following God, being truthful to yourself and being truthful to others in everything you do, that will set you free. That will give you the answers you need. And if you're truly looking for them answers, you can find them. I have faith in you. We can all find these answers together. And we can. I have a lot of answers, but I still have a lot of questions too. But we can find them together. All right, the next one we got. This is John 16, verse 13. This says, when the Spirit of truth comes, he will guide you into all the truth, for he will not speak on his own authority, but whatever he hears, he will speak, and he will declare to you the things that are to come. Oh, man. He will declare the things that are to come. God will put it in your life. He will give you every answer you could ever need or ever look for. Follow him in faith by being truthful, by loving yourself to allow you to love others and to have the life that you ever so shall desire. I love you all. Share this message today, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you all. God bless our country.